What is going on, Clashers? Willie here, and I am bringing you another war recap from the Crimson Fog. Now, we've been doing a bit of a recruiting push lately, and we've got a couple of great new members in the Fog, and we're going to see how some of their attacks are stacking up. So in this war, we had a victory by a couple of stars, 54 to 52, against NSCS 1306. So let's take a look at some of these replays. Now to start things off, we have Augustus, one of our new members, going with a Dragon Hog Rider combo against a Town Hall 7. Now the Zapquake takes care of one of those air defenses. Then the Dragons are going to come in along the southeast side here. CC is easily lured and taken care of. The Rage helps push them through that. Personally, I would have saved the Rage to push through that air defense there. But it's a low-level air defense, so it doesn't chunk away too much of the Dragon's health. And the Hog Riders are coming in from the top here. They're going to take care of some of those Teslas and an air defense. They're working their way through, and they're about to go down. They get another Tesla out of the way before they do go down, though. Town Hall's about to go down, and there are Dragons working both sides of the base here. The King's Inn up at the top to help work around this trash ring. And Augustus is going to wrap up a very quick 3-star attack here to open the war. Here we have a 8 versus 8 from Buckeye Girl. A Mass Dragon attack. Similar strategy, just no Hog Riders, and there are balloons in the clan castle. So that air defense gets taken care of, and the two Dragons made the funnel nicely down here along the northeast side of the base. Enemy CC comes out. It's not going to cause too much trouble there. A bit of a late rage spell. But this base just isn't going to hold up to the level 3 Dragons and max balloons in the clan castle. I'm going to speed that up a bit there. The King's working his way down the top of the base. Dragons through the middle and along the bottom here. The Sweeper goes down, he's bullying those Dragons a bit. And as the balloons go in, they're going to try and take care of these last defenses. Bomb Tower helping out a lot here on the corner. Now it's just a matter of cleanup. There are builder huts along the outside of the base here. Just the two corners. The Dragons will slowly move in and finish that off for another 3-star. Now here's another new member in the Crimson Fog coming in with an unorthodox Mass Hog Rider attack. He's got 30 Hog Riders plus Hog Riders in his clan castle. He uses quite a few hogs here to lure out the enemy clan castle. And he draws them down to the bottom with his archers. Now he's going to use the double poison to take care of those, and the archers will finish them off. He does have builder huts to worry about in the corners of this base. He's letting the poison take its time, that way he's not using too many archers, and you'll have some left over for cleanup. So we'll speed through this process. There we go. And here come lots and lots of Hog Riders. Notice there really aren't any spots inside the base for giant bombs. Yeah, they wouldn't fit by the cannons there. So all the giant bombs have to be on the outside of the base. So the hogs are moving through very quickly. It's just regular speed. And this base is smashed. All the Hog Riders are still alive. I think I heard maybe 1 or 2 die. Plus the couple that were used for luring the clan castle. Other than that, though, they're just going to go to town. They managed to find a giant bomb there. But it's not going to be an issue. The enemy king is still alive. But as these hogs move their way down here, they will take him out quickly as well. He's a level 2 king for this very rushed Town Hall 9. Hogs are moving their way through. They've taken care of the builder huts. And a very nice 3-star from O. Another one of our 8 versus 8 attacks. As we are moving away from the Mass Dragon attacks, we have Go Vape here. And the clan castle was lured and taken up to the top. And I believe a golem will be dropped to distract the clan castle. Now, she only brought one golem to this attack. The double poison goes down and the wizards are spread out. They will take care of that CC and make the funnel. Wall breakers are down to get that opened up there. And then the Valkyries, once a better funnel is established, will move their way into the base. Or not. I guess these Valkyries are going to take a walk around the outside. The P.E.K.K.A.s and the King will, however, go into the base. Valkyries are working their way around the outside here. Bit of a funnel fail. The Rage goes down in the core. And the Valkyrie and P.E.K.K.A. and King are going to take care of business inside the core. These Valks finally decided to cut in, but then they decided to cut right back out. So they're going to continue working around the base. Wizards behind the P.E.K.K.A. and other troops that are in the core, cleaning up as they go. These level 7 walls really aren't putting up much resistance against these troops, however. So they're going to just keep on moving through. Now the King decides he's going to join the Valkyries on their walk around the base. As they complete a full circle up here, though, they'll have no choice but to go inside and finish everything up. A lot of Valks still alive, still got a P.E.K.K.A. going, and the King's almost at full health with his ability left. So it's still looking pretty good. The Valks duck back out to get that barrack. And now there's just a couple of defenses still standing. And with all of these Valkyries and the King with his ability, they have no chance. And down they go for a nice 3-star. Well, after the Builder Hut goes down, it'll be a nice 3-star. Let's take a look at some of our Town Hall 9 hits. As you can see here, we had a bit of trouble with their bottom 3 Town Hall 9s. We've got some folks who are still working on getting their 3-star strategies up to par. Let's take a look at Deleted's hit. Now he's got Govalo, Golems, Valkyries, and Balloons. As you can see here, he's got a big compartment in the core of this base. And he's got all of the air defenses inside of it, except for this little straggler out here. So he's got the double poison down for the enemy CC. The wall is opened up and the golem is moving in. The wizards will help clear out the enemy heroes and the enemy CC. I guess the wall was not opened up. He just drops the jump spell down there. And that will be enough to get all those Valkyries inside this base. And once they get in there, they can just move from building to building. And they'll have that cleared out, and the balloons can start coming in along the northeast side here. And they're going to mosey on through and clear out the defenses that are left in the ring. The core is now completely clear, and the Valkyries are going to go ahead and work into the ring themselves. The balloons have all grouped up here. Might be a bit of trouble if they come across that wizard tower. Last heal spell goes down on the Valkyries. And the last balloon is down. It looks like he had bowlers in the clan castle. He's got his queen up here. Just now uses her ability. And these Valkyries here are going to take out the last defenses. So at this point, the only thing left in this raid is cleanup. And with plenty of troops left to do it, time is not going to be an issue. There is a cannon here, which I did not notice. But as they clean up around the cannon is distracted by the Valkyrie, and Deleted wraps up a nice 3-star for the Crimson Fog. And here we have one of my hits. I am bringing the good old Govaho against a very poorly designed base. So I'm going to come in on the bottom here. Actually, I'm trying to go into this compartment here. I want to break open this wall and jump across that to the town hall. So I get that opened up. The golems reroute. And in go the Valkyries. I'm going to send the King and Queen and Bowlers in behind them. And as they start moving their way in, they're all going to make quick work of this core compartment here. The enemy Queen brings all the Valkyries into that part of the compartment. The Bowlers are actually walking around the outside. There is one that's going into the core now, but now he's turning around and going back outside. And now I bring in the Hog Riders. I decide to just drop them all in on this point because I want to try and share a heal spell on that mortar with all of the Hog Riders and the Valkyries. Now the Valkyries don't stay in it for very long, but it does keep the Hog Riders nice and healed up as they move through. Now I've got all of my spells used at this point, but I still have more than enough troops to make it through the rest of these defenses. A lot of bowlers out here. They're going to start working on this archer tower while it's distracted on the Golemite. She does turn to fire, but not quite enough to take out the bowlers. That bomb tower takes out the rest of my Hog Riders. And it did get pretty close here. I'm running really low on troops. But all of the defenses are down, so the only thing that could have possibly stopped me at this point were traps. And the bowlers are going to work their way up here and finish off another 3-star. Another one of our new members is Piz82. He has pretty much a max Town Hall 11, and he has been clearing the top 2 bases for us. So this is him versus our opponent's Town Hall 10, and he's coming in with the mass bowler attack. He's got all of his heroes, healers, bowlers going in. Got the 2 jump spells down pretty early. And here comes the enemy CC. He will drop the double poison on those. And he hits the Warden's ability just in time to save one of his healers. Not that that's necessarily why he used the ability. I just happened to notice the air mine when he'd hit it. So the bowlers are working their way through. They just took out the second Inferno Tower. And basically they're just going to crush this base. He's got a big group of bowlers moving their way down along this part of the base. He's got a couple of bowlers up here with a golem and a healer. The healer's now being targeted by the archer tower, so they will both go down before too long. But these bowlers down here and the archer queen and warden are catching up to that one. They're going to beat their way through that wall pretty quickly and work their way towards these last 2 defenses. We'll speed that up a bit. Some archers on the outside to help with cleanup. And Piz wraps up a nice 3-star. Now before I show you this attack that I did, I want to tell you what was supposed to happen. Because what I had planned out and what had actually happened were 2 very different things. Now, the plan was to come in on this compartment up here, put down the golems, wall breakers, bust their way in, drop the jump spell on this expo here to get across to the clan castle area, get into the hero compartment, with the Valkyries and the heroes and bowlers all working their way in there. And then I was going to bring the Hog Riders in along the south part of the base here. So that was the plan. However, that's not quite what happened in this attack. So I dropped my golems, and immediately they go to this compartment down here. I guess the defenses were closer. But notice where I dropped my wall breakers and how they ran past this corner all the way down here to where the golems are. Now the golems traveling down there I can understand, but I fully expected the wall breakers, which I dropped up here by the wizards, to break open this corner here. But they didn't. They go down here and get zapped by the wizard tower. So at this point, I'm trying to look and see how I can get my Valks to go into that compartment. And it doesn't quite work, and the wizards, in the meantime, destroy those buildings so the golems reroute again to this compartment. So I decided to go ahead and drop the jump spell there and try to get my Valkyries and heroes and bowlers to path that way. The Valkyrie gets that down, and the enemy CC is there to help kind of gather my troops up in that spot. So the enemy CC is going to go down. I have got the bowlers coming in. At this point, I don't have any Valkyries left. They all kind of meandered in my efforts to get them in the right places. So now we have no Valkyries. We just have bowlers, and some of the bowlers are walking down along the outside of the base. So I'm trying to heal up the bowlers and the king in the core, and I decided to go ahead and start bringing in the hog riders. Luckily, I was going for a hog-heavy attack on this one, so I had quite a few hog riders at my disposal. But things aren't looking good for me at this point in the battle, especially since the queen is still up. Luckily, the bowlers are going to target the king and queen and get her taken care of. I heal up the hogs there. Giant bomb goes off. This was a fresh hit, so I wasn't exactly sure where the bombs were. I was just guessing. And I got a couple of good lucky guesses, too. All of my spells are used at this point. The bowlers take out that archer tower, and the hogs take out... And at this point, there are no defenses left, which is good. And this one sole bowler survives over here, and he's going to pretty much be the reason I get the 3rd star on this attack. So they're working their way through cleanup up here. The bowlers have to bust their way out of that compartment. And I managed to somehow overpower this base and pull off the 3-star attack. So the last replay off of this war I want to show you guys is our number 1 against their number 1. Some Town Hall 11 versus Town Hall 11 action. Piz is bringing in the mass bowler army with his 6 healers, and he gets his 2 jump spells down. So he's going to start the funnel with some bowlers here, and then let all of his bowlers work their way into the core. The eagle fires up, and the bowlers start moving their way into the base. He's got a couple that might wander off, but the large majority of them are going to work their way in. He's got the rage spell down, double poison for the enemy CC. Freezes the Inferno. I wasn't sure if he was trying to go for that eagle or not, but he just barely missed it either way. The Town Hall goes down pretty easily, and at this point, it's about trying to grab that percentage. Now he's already at 40-some%, so it's an easy 50% at this point. He still has a lot of bowlers up walking around. Still got some heroes in the core. And he's even got a couple of wizards and archers in the bag too, to help pick off some easy percentage points. He's up to 57% now. A couple of healers are wandering over towards this golemite. Thankfully, they can keep it alive for a little bit longer. And he's losing the last of his bowlers now. He's at 69%. Easily going to reach that 70% mark, but not going to go a whole lot further than that. And now it's just the archers on the outside, picking off what they can. And Piz is going to wrap up a very solid 2-star at 76%, 77%. Again, I want to say nice job to my clan mates in the Crimson Fog. I've had a bit of a rough run these past few wars, mostly because of recruiting issues and trying to get some people in who are more solid attackers. But I really think that we are back on top of our A game. Anyway, that's going to be it for this video, guys. How are your clans doing as far as war wins go? Let me know down in the comments below. If you like this video, be sure to give me a thumbs up, and if you want to see more Clash of Clans content from me, be sure to click that subscribe button. Thank you guys for stopping by, and I will see you all next time.